What's up, boys? Data782 here with the first episode of my new series, Rebuilding Trapani Calcio in FIFA 20 Career Mode, Road to Glory, taking the worst team in Italy and rebuilding them. They never really were built that much in the first place, and they are the worst team in Italy. They are a 2-star team in Serie B. Let's hop into it. In this series, it's going to be, I'm not going to do any of this global transfer, all that kind of stuff. Let me just do this as I talk. This series is going to be, not going to be a quick 1-hour rebuild where, you know, within 45 minutes, I'm in the Champions League final or anything like that. This is going to be a long series looking to get build through the youth system, and with a very limited budget, do what we can, not just, you know, take money and start buying people. So it's going to take a long process. In the first season, we're going to try to get into Serie A, and then from Serie A, we're going to try to win the league, the Serie A Tim Cup, the Champions League, the Europa League, whatever we can do. I'm not really too concerned with how I look. I like the jacket. Let's just advance like that. So Hellas Verona is my team. I do a career mode with them on the side, which is very fun, but I want to rebuild the worst possible team. Another series that I'm thinking about doing is maybe rebuilding the worst team in England, which would be going to the League 2, the 4th division, and taking like a 1-star team. But for now, I'm more accustomed to the Italian soccer players, Calcio, and I'm going to go to the worst team, which is Trapani. They are currently, I believe, 17th place in Serie B. They just got promoted from Serie C. They've never gotten beyond Serie B. So if we can bring them to Serie A, that would really be something. They're from Trapani, club worth 14 million, transfer budget 3 million. Well, that's dollars. I'm going to change it to euros later. And let's get it going, boys. Trapani, we're going to try to bring them to glory. So match difficulty, what the series is going to be is pretty much I'm going to play most of, if not all, the games, and what I'm going to do is just give a quick highlight of that game, training, and I should be able to get through maybe a season every couple of episodes. So it's not going to be the longest series, but it's not going to be super quick either. Half length, 4 minutes, nice and fast. Let's go Euros. I think I'm going to play on, it's going to be tough. World class. I'm not going to go legendary, but world class would be tough with this level of player. Amateur and semi-pro are way too easy. Let's start professional. If you don't like it, let me know. I'll put it up to a world class. Let's see if I'm winning really easily or if it's really a big process. Stadium. So let me make it. It's gonna be custom. Let me see where Trapani plays. Trapani Calcio. They play at Stadio Polisportivo Provinciale in Erici, and they have a capacity of 7,000. So let me find a stadium with like 7,000 people. 12,000 here, Euro Park, let's remember that. 12,000 is probably, 9,000 here, Town Park. Town Park might be the winner. Yeah, that's gonna be it. So let's go back to Town Park, right here. Let's change its name. The whole name doesn't fit, so we'll just put Stadio Polisportivo here. In the future, hopefully we can be getting into a stadium with like 20,000 plus. I don't think I can really change though, so get your tickets while you can, boys, because this team can be taking off. Trapani Calcio, here we go. So transfer window is enabled, international job offers. I'm going to disable those because that's not what I'm concerned with in this career mode. And European competition is enabled. All right, okay, let's advance and let's get started. Mr. Data is the new manager of Trapani Calcio. Serie B, most of their league history is in Serie C and Serie D. In 2013-14, they played in Serie B for the first time, and then now here we are in 2019-20, and they are back in Serie B. They've never done very well. They do have a long history, being established over 100 years ago. In June 2019, they couldn't even pay their players, and they got taken over. Interesting. So definitely advance to the invites because we want to make as much money as possible, and we're going to go to the hardest one and try to make as much money as we can. No teams I even recognize here. So 2.1 million is the max prize. So that would be very nice for the transfer budget. Let's take a look at this team as we get started. I have no idea who's on this team. European International Cup. Okay, great. Transfer market. Our vision. The financial success, okay, I'll check it out later. The scouts are here. Hello, Ricardo Esposito. Our vision. So youth development is high. Definitely sign at least 3 youth players who are 20 years old with potential greater than the average overall rating. Okay. Grow some youth players. Brand exposure, don't really care that much. Reach the round of 32 in the Coppa Nazionale, which is really the Serie A Tin Cup. Avoid finish in the bottom part of the league, and finish mid-table within 2 seasons with at least 3 million profit at the end of the first transfer window. Okay, that's not going to happen. I'm going to spend a lot of money probably. So let's check out who is on this squad, because that is going to be huge, and who's even on this team who's not being loaned to us as well. So in nets, we have a 19 overall. We have a 19-year-old, 66 overall goalkeeper, Marco Carnesecchi. He's 19 years old. He's 66 overall. Okay, this guy, he is on our team, Albanian goalkeeper. He's 22 years old. And then we have another guy. So we have two 62s who are actually on our team. One guy is 32, Giuseppe Stancampiano, and this Albanian guy. Okay, that's a goaltending situation. On defense, we have Fausto Grello, Alessandro Buongiorno, that's a nice name, from he's on loan. Shea Ben David, an Israeli, he's on our team. Stefano Sconamillo, he's on our team. Stefan Strand, you know what, I'm going to look at that later. Let me just see who's on this team before I start looking who's on loan, who's not here. Let's sort by overall, actually. Okay, Jonathan Biabiani's here? What? Biabiani, what, is this pace still crazy? Attributes, what's his pace? His pace, 92 acceleration, 89 sprint speed, 73 shot power. That could be huge as a striker as well. No, not just a winger. That's going to be huge. Biabiani can be huge in this career mode. Stefano Pettinari, 68 overall striker. Anthony Michel Taugourdeau from France. Marco Moscati, he's on loan. We have this guy who we sent out on loan, Mbala Nzola. Felice Evacuo, he's 36 years old. He's on our team. He's retiring at the end of the year. Okay. Luigi Alberto Scaglia, Nicola Del Monte, Roberto Pirello. Okay, it's a pretty, it's what I expected. A lot of mid-60 guys. Nothing too crazy. What does the squad look like? So let's say we put Biabiani in here. Okay, so this is how the team looks, I guess. If we put this would be like our first team squad. We have a couple, 70 and 68 up here. In the mid, a bunch of mid-60s. In the back, 66, 68. In the subs, we have this guy who's 36 with his 43 pace. Definitely not the best team, but we're going to see what can we do now. Is there anyone that I can sell right away who I know I'm not going to use, who I have on this team and I have the ability to sell? Because the transfer budget is 2.93 million. Okay. So if I go to my squad hub and see who can I transfer out of here, everyone with 11 months left are on loan, so I can't look at any of those guys. So it starts with this at the 1 year, 0 months. So this guy is retiring. I can't transfer him, I don't think. No, is he? Yeah, this is a guy who's retiring. His wage is only $900 a week, 900 pounds, 900 euros, I mean. So I'll put him on the transfer list, but I don't think he's even able to be transferred because I can't even sell him. Biabiani is my best player. I'm not going to sell him. Salvatore Aloy. Maybe I'd sell this guy, Nikola Jakimovsky from North Macedonia. Add him to the transfer list. This guy Luca is pretty pits. Luca Pagliarulo. Yeah, see if I can put him on the transfer market. None of these guys are really going to make me money, just to get them out so I can give me a few extra dollars. So I do have some scouts, and there are some people who I do want to scout right away. So I'm going to send my scouts after them. Some people who I know who are cheap and young in career mode. So I don't want to cheese the system, obviously, by going after people who are like 78s and they grow to 95s, because I'm not even, they will cost 10+ million. I don't have that. I got to find good young people who are in the 60s who cost like 500,000 and will grow to maybe like a high 70, low 80 or something. So there are some names that I know. So I think I'm going to start searching a few of them. Okay, so I sent out lots of scouts to a lot of people, young players who have some good potential. So in about 20 days or so, I should have all my answers on all these guys and see who would be good to look more into. In the meanwhile, I'm going to have my scouts be sent out and look over all their areas. I have Italy, Australia. I'm going to have Italy. This guy can be sent to England, I guess, and go to England and find some people there. All right, great stuff. And then for their instructions, I just want to get anyone who's promising, first team quality. Yeah, any position promising is pretty much all I'm looking for. So let's start simulating a few days. What we want to do is also have training going, of course. Training, very important, a huge key in FIFA career modes. So does anyone have the rising little thing here? Del Monte has it. Colpani, Koulibaly has it. Center backs. All right, so we have a few people who have it. The thing is, I don't really want to grow players who aren't really mine because it doesn't really get me much in the future. Like, I'll grow them and then they'll just leave my team. That's the issue. All right, so let's have this guy work. He's a center mid. Let's have him work on, I guess we could have adept attacking scenarios. Just always simulate these, unless it's one where you know that you're going to get an A, like really quick, like race against the clock or speed shooting. Besides that, just always simulate it. Center mids, yeah, center defensive mid, do adept defensive scenarios. A lot of fullbacks, but I play 3 in the back mostly. But I do have a lot of fullbacks. Maybe that's something I should change in the future. Maybe. Let's see if I can grow these guys, because even if I don't use them, like these right backs and left backs, I can still have them grown and then sold. So Ben David and Canino can do some adept defending scenarios. Simulate all DC, DBD, great, that grows a little bit. Over the weeks it becomes worth it. Another cool part about the new manager mode here on FIFA 20 is that you can also do interviews, which is nice. I'm looking forward to doing those, and conversations as well. So let's see what happens over here. Greetings, I've noticed that young match, your choice of captain is lacking the leadership trait. Oh, really? Might I suggest you name Felice Evacuo instead of interesting. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I will fix that. Consa Sapporo have shown interest in purchasing Salvatore Aloy. I'm glad that you decided to sell me. I haven't been all that keen to play here, and I think a move will be the best for everyone. Okay, good riddance, baby. All right, I don't think you'll be missed around here. Great, I don't even know who you are. Greetings, boss. On behalf of the whole team, I'd like to give you a warm welcome at Trapani. Thank you. I'm excited about the future. Really happy to join you, lads. I'm really excited about what we'll be able to achieve. Morale goes up. Great. Transfer offer for Aloy. He's 22 years old. What are they offering me? 640k? No, I'm not going to sell him. This guy has some potential. Salvatore. I should be growing him as well. First game here, I'm going to simulate through it, Le Mans. I'm only going to play once it gets maybe like the semifinals or the finals, knockout stages, because here in the group stage, I just want to get through it. Oh boy, early, oh, it goes quick, eh? They used to be really long, the simulation. So we lose 1-0, and that's it. No one even got subbed in, nothing happened. We didn't do a single thing. All right, so we lose 1-0 there. No problem, let's keep on simulating. We need a win probably in this game, so we should probably, I should probably play it, to be honest. Why does everyone want to buy Salvatore Aloy? I don't want to sell this guy. Alright, so up against Rotherham, we're going to have our first career game. I should probably have a second squad ready to go as well. So let me create a second squad, maybe with 4 in the back, since we're going to have left backs and right backs there, Ben David and what's his name. So let's try 1 at the top, 4 at the back. You know what? Yeah, we should be a bit more defensive. 4-1-4-1, probably the best. 4-1-4-1, second team. So in the second team, it would be everyone who's not in the first team. So probably looks something like this. I don't know. We'll figure it out once we get there. But because I'm still going to use my first team in this game, they're not too tired. So we'll go back to the first team. Trapani default is a 3-1-4-2. 3-1-4-2 like this. And they said they want me to name a captain, right? But Evacuo is not even in my lineup. So how do I see who has the leadership trait? If I go here, leadership. Okay, does anyone have leadership on this team? Guess not. Well, Evacuo is not starting this game, so put that guy in. Does Grillo have a leadership? No. Who's oldest? Whoever's old gets the captaincy. This guy's third. Yeah, the French guy can keep it. Or even maybe Scalia. Scalia can be captain. You know what? Let's make Scalia the captain. He speaks Italian. He can talk to the refs. And the roles, Biabiani has 65 for pen. I guess he's the best penalty taker, and free kicks. Not very good at free kicks in the new FIFA, so see if that'll see if I can get better over time. Let's get it, boys. So in preseason, our first action here at Trapani, playing in our first game. I'll see you when something interesting happens and we get close to the end. Let's try and get some money in this team. Here we are, boys. Great graphics. Rotherham United from England against Trapani of Italy. here at some random stadium. Let's get it on. Scalia. Now here's Biabiani. Puts it through! Oh, can't finish! A great opportunity for our first goal. Can't finish. Something you need to look at when you start a career mode. I see who's left and right footed and who has the ability to do things. So I see most of the guys in my mid could take long shots pretty much. And then everyone on my team is right footed except for Scalia and I think Grillo. There's a chance now Biabiani's through. That 90 pace brings it back. Fake! Ooh, big save from the keeper. Another little FIFA tip, I almost never take the corner. Always call someone in, go in the box, dribble through, try and draw a pen, and just make a pass or something, or even cross it from the box. So, you know, you're going to lose the ball pretty often, to be honest, if you don't have someone open to pass to. But I find it's so much better than sending in for a random header from someone who can't, when you have a team of people who can't even jump, which is my case right here. You know, this isn't Barcelona. I don't have Piqué and Umtiti jumping up for headers. Through to Biabiani. Let's go! Oh, again! The keeper just gets a finger, just gets a touch on it. Bene is on the run here for a chance here before the end of the half. Waits. Big save. He's going to go up for it. Perfect. Karnesecki makes a big save right there. Whoop. And we're headed to half tied at 0. We need to get a point to put ourselves in the race to make it through the next round here in the table. We need to get the money from this tournament. Come on. These guys have the pace. Oh, big save from the keeper. Well done. This guy has 70 long shots. Let it fly. Oh, right into Iverson's hands. Oh, terrible defending. Just broke down. Tried to run in with the guy on the right, but he was covering the other guy. Man. Oh, man. No one wants to celebrate with the poor guy. Right here. Ah, just a breakdown. The guy on the right was just waiting for that pass as well. He didn't want to move in. Ah, down 1-0. Come on, boys. Let's wake up. Scalia. Here's a chance. Oh, come on. Run, Bello. These guys. Like, playing with 70s, like mid-70s is one thing, but playing with mid-60s is another thing. Let's bring in Aloy here in the 72nd minute. Try to spark something. Let's go, boys. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Run, Bello. Oh, man. Back, Moscati. Moscati. In the middle, Aloy. Finish that, Aloy. Oh, on his left, a weak shot right into Iverson. There goes Scalia. Crosses it in. There's a chance in the box. Let it go, Bello. Oh, again hits off the defense. And that's it, boys. We drop our first game 1-0. Oh, man. It doesn't look like we're going to be making it through the group stage in this tournament, no matter what, I don't think. Even if we win our next game. That's just part of the struggle, I guess. And now we're going to take on Rotherham. Sorry, hold on. Stop the simulation here for a second and do my scouting. Transfer offer for Luca Pagliarulo. I did want to sell him, right? Yeah, I did. He's worth 160k. He's 35 years old. To be honest, I'm looking him up here. He's the captain of the team. He's been playing on Trapani since 2010. So, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't sell this guy. Have a little respect for his name. Just for 100k? Do I really want to disrespect him like that? You know what? I don't. Luca, carry me to Serie A, Bello. Come on, let's do it. Next training session, there we go. Oger's finishing, went up to 46. Fantastic. Next game, so it's against Rotherham next game. No, we just played against Rotherham, didn't we? Oh, let me take this guy off the transfer block. Take him off the transfer list. Give a little respect to his name. Giuseppe Stancampiano, maybe I'll sell him. I don't need all these goalies. I could finish out my year with him, and Castrati can be my backup, maybe? Or do I not even want him? You know what, let's sell this guy, Giuseppe Stancampiano. Let's sell him, and I can get a new young goalkeeper in the transfer. And then Castrati can continue to be my backup for maybe long term. There we go. Okay, I also got to look at people I could maybe loan on this team. So anyways, the next game against Halle. Halle, if we beat them, we would tie them. So Rotherham has to lose, and we have to win against, yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. We have to win like 3-0. And I'm not really down to give all my energy in this first episode to that. So let me just let's put it in the second squad, give some people some playing time. and then let's just simulate through it because I'm not too interested. Let's just get a little bit of money and continue on towards the season, which is what we care about. We dropped the game 1-0, which was expected, and we're not going to make it through the next round. Do we get a little money for our troubles? We do, 450,000. Okay, I'll take it. We didn't reach, yeah, okay. I'm glad you decided to sell me. I haven't been keen. All right, glad we're aligned. I think you're better off somewhere else as well. Take care. Now that you've changed your mind about selling me, boss, I'm hoping I'll get a chance to play and build a future here. I don't want to be a bench warmer. You're too valuable. All right, great. This guy, he's been playing here for 10 years, and he says he wants to build his future. He's 35. Go build your future in a retirement home, Bello. So keep simulating until like the 20th or whatever, until all the scouting reports are done. I got a transfer offer for the French center mid here. 30 years old. He's 68th overall. He's one of our better players, to be honest. If I could get $1 million for him, I would definitely do it. If I could get $1 million, but what do you say, boys? $1 million for the 30-year-old. I'm sorry, but this is as much as we're willing to pay. All right, I'll come down a bit. I want 970,000. What do you say to that? Okay, I understand. We're willing to give you 970,000. All right, thank you very much. I'll take it. Another training session. Good. Everybody goes up on this one. Canino and Tolomelo and Ben David. Everybody. Canino's up to a 61 overall. Fantastic. Scouting reports are starting to come in. Nicolo Armini. He is 18 years old. He's 66 overall. Loan listed. I'd really like to get him. I think he has something like 80 potential. Sebastiano. Let's go. So another couple days and everybody should be scouted. And then we'll see what we're going to do with the money that we have. Got to spend it wisely. Final reports. All right, so Togordo got sold, so we got an extra 650,000 in our transfer budget. You love to see that. Simulate one more day to get the last few. Okay, that should be everyone now. I should have all the information that I need, all the final scouting reports. So let's go to the transfer hub. Okay, so sorting by overall, this guy David Turnbull is the highest with 70 overall. He would probably cost the most, 4.8 million. Yeah, not gonna be able to get him, so remove him from the short list. Andrea Pinamonti, he would cost, he's currently on loan and not available, okay. Sebastiano Esposito, he just moved and he won't move again because he's so young. He's out on loan, he's out on loan. This guy would cost about 1.2 million, a 17-year-old goalkeeper. That'll be a lot. Fructal would cost 1.3 million. This guy's 2 years younger. I'd probably want him over Fructal. Armini would cost 1.4 million. Yeah, I definitely want to look at Armini. Manuel Raffo, he's a goalkeeper. Maybe I could get him instead of, but he's 2 overall lower and 2 years younger than Van de Voort. Roberto Piccolo, that's a good price, 950,000. Harry Cochran, Andres Perea, he's out on loan. I'm going to just remove him then. Remove Plazari as well. Lucien Agume, he won't move again. Kijana Hoiver from Liverpool, he would be good. Lewis Gibson, 370,000. He won't move. Bazunu. Who else we got? Parrott, Troy Parrott. Oh, I took him off the list because he wasn't scouted, right? I didn't have yet. Was he? I don't remember. No, I don't think I had anything on him. Giuseppe Cuomo is open for loan, but he looks pretty pits, so I'm not going to take him. 21 years old, 58 overall. And then you have Lewis Gibson, who would cost 370,000. Yeah, okay. Danilo Saikin, I have to scout him. Okay, so how much money do we have? Let's figure out who we can get. I have about $4 million, but then the wages, let's say they wouldn't take much in wages though. So let me just take maybe this much. I have about $4 million of wages. I'm sorry, of transfer budget. So with 4 million, let's do the calculations here. Let's say Van de Voort costed 1.3, and then let's say Armini cost 1.5. I'm already at 2.8, and then Piccolo costed 1. That already puts us at 3.8 right there. Give me a striker, a goalkeeper, and a center back. Not bad, because our mid isn't really the worst right now. So let's see if we can pull that off. Let's go for Van de Voort, Armini, and Piccolo. Let's approach to buy and see what they say. Plus, I would get a little bit more money if I can sell that other goalkeeper, which wouldn't be bad. So, because I don't want to player swap, never do a player swap, because like let's say this goalie is worth 180,000. He's really, you could sell him for like 250,000, but they're only going to take him for his value of 180,000. So you don't want to do that. So offer transfer fee. Let's say that we give them the 1.1. Let's see what they counter with. They reply, oh, I think that's a fair deal. Fantastic. I don't need to offer any more than that. So 1.1, that saves me 100K there, because I thought I was going to have to pay at least around 1.2 or 1.3. Next, we want to look at Armini, Nicolo Armini from Lazio. I do not want to pay the 2.8 million to skip negotiations, because I would pay less to not do that. Let's go right away with the 1.2. What do you say to that? 1.2 million. You want 1.25? Okay, I can do 1.25, but I don't even have to. So I'm going to give you 1.225. Every single penny counts, boys. They're happy to accept that. Thank you very much, Lazio. Okay, and then the last guy that I wanted to get was Piccoli, Roberto Piccoli, 64 overall, 18-year-old striker. Roberto. What can I give you? 900,000, you say? Let me try just 900,000 straight up instead of the 950,000. $900,000. You say that you want a 1% sell-on fee. You know what? Why not? 900,000, and I'll give you a 1% sell-on fee. I'm not even going to sell them anytime soon, probably. Okay, that's great. You love to see it. So I got them cheaper than I thought. So if really I got 0.9 plus 1.225. And then plus 1.1, I'm at 3.225. I can still spend another 700,000 or so. So maybe I do go after Hoiver here, however you pronounce his name, from Liverpool. He could be a nice piece. He plays right back and center back, so I could put him in either position. I would have liked a midfielder, but that'll be more for the future, I guess. Let me just try 600,000, and let's see what they think about 600,000. They think it's fair. Thank you, Jurgen. Thank you for coming in and talking to me. All right, so we'll continue simulating with those guys all on board. Actually, what am I doing? Continue simulating. I can go and talk to these guys. I need to send them their offers, and then we'll start simulating. The key to sending offers here is never go yourself. Always delegate. Because if you negotiate, they're going to want the sell-on. They're going to want signing bonus. They want, oh, I appeared for 10 games. Give me an extra 100,000. No, I don't have time for that. What are you making right now, Martin van de Voort? You currently make, if you click and it comes up quickly, he's making 500 bucks right now. I'm going to offer you exactly what you're making, 500 bucks. Don't go higher than 1,000. Have the assistant manager go and figure that out. Piccolo, how much are you making? You're making 4,500. That's a little bit much. Let me start you off at 1,000, and I'll go up to 5,000, but we'll see what you say. Hoiver, you're making 500, and Armini, you're making 3,100. Yikes. How come these guys make so much money? It's because they're on big teams, that's why. Even though they're pits, they just make a ton of money. Okay, great. All those 4 people are sent out, and start simulating and see what the assistant manager comes back and tells me in a couple days. Initial offer too low with Piccolo. Okay, so I can go back and do that. Same thing with Armini. They wanted more money. Okay. But Van der Voort says yes, so that's perfect. He wants to be an important first-team player, pretty much. So welcome to the team, Martin van de Voort, 66 overall, 17 years old, the Belgium boy. He's going to be our future star in nets. And now we need to figure out what to do with Piccolo and Armini. Do I have to renegotiate this whole thing? Oh, okay, I just need to, there's just no actions available. So I guess I need to just wait a little bit. For right now, I'm going to take Canino out of there, right back. I'm going to put Van de Voort in training because he can get his stats going, his diving reflexes and positioning. Simulate all. Perfect. And Hoiver accepts his deal. Fantastic. Get him on the team. He wants a rotation, 5 years, 550 bucks are his wages. Great. Welcome to Trapani Calcio from the Netherlands. The next training session here, take out Oger, and I'll put Hoiver. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I gotta look that up. Let's go just adept defending scenarios. Simulate all. Great. Now that it's the first of the month, what you always want to do on the first of the month is go to your squad hub and see who grew, because that's when everything, all the growth locks in. So you come here, a lot of people are +1, which is nice to see. And you can see that once a month whenever, sometimes there's growth within the month, but guaranteed growth always on the first of the month. So nice. So Hoiver's already up to a 63 right after I bought him. His value is already up, right? His value already is 675,000, up 22% there, if you can see on the right. All right, so I need to repurchase Armini and the other striker there from Atalanta. So I have to figure that out, and then we'll get back to their wages in a second. All right, so Armini signs on for 5 years, $3,000. So it didn't cost me as much as I thought in the transfer fee, but it cost me a lot in the weekly wages. And great job on the youth program. No problem, board of directors. Happy to help. A couple of bakers and farmers on the board of directors here at Trapani. Just gonna wait for Piccolo here. Piccoli. Piccoli accepts $3,600, what he wants, and he is a rotation player. That's all he wants? All right. Roberto Piccoli, welcome to the team. So all those signings are done, I think, for this transfer window. It brings us our transfer budget down to $121,000. If I put $2,500 in the wage budgets, I have $175 for transfer fees. So no more transfers for this window, that's for sure, or probably even for this season. But at least they're happy with my youth development there. 3 players younger than 20 years old with good potential. And let me fix up what my first and second squad would look like now with all those changes made. So first team looks good now. Piccoli and Armini make the subs, and then Hoiver is in the reserves, but he would be playing on the second squad, because I'll give him playtime. Plus, everyone's going to get to put in the training sessions. All those players that I just bought will definitely be in all of those sessions. And any extra spots, I don't think there would even be any extra spots, because there's no one really with great potential on this team. So I would take, I'll give these guys one more session, Ben David and Tolomelo, to get those last stats up. Aloy, I'm going to even give it, I'll give it all these guys one last time. There you go. They take advantage of it. They get A, and B. They all get their stats up. Van Vert's up to a 67. Beautiful. So next training session, Tolomelo, Ben David, and Aloy are all going to come out, and the new guys will go in. So before we can get there, we do have a Coppa Nazionale Serie A Team Cup game here in the round 2. Not sure how deep this is, because this is round 2. So round 1 we didn't have to go to. Round 2. And I'm not sure how many rounds there are before you get to the round of 64 and 32 and all that. I'm guessing this is a round of 64 itself. Not totally sure, because all the other teams still have buys until like another couple of rounds probably. So player chats couple for this game. Peace Check wants to get in the upcoming match. You're not in charge, no. I'll consider it, but I don't think I'm going to put you in. And Tolomelo, I know you'll eventually be looking for a replacement midfielder, but I think I can fill the role if you give me a chance. You'll have to work to get there, Bello. I'm not sure. You have to get a chance. Don't expect to become a starting player overnight. You're going to have to work hard. Tolomelo wants to make the team. Boys, I need to win this game against Pescara to make it in the Serie A Team Cup here, to go on a run. Tolomelo, you're lucky that you're in this team. 63 overall. I shouldn't even be playing you, actually. It's just because you're a center defensive mid that I'm going to play you. Aloy should be here in the starting lineup. I think we're going to go with that. Piccoli and Pettinari, who's better? Yeah, Pettinari's better at everything, so leave him like that. Peace Check is not going to get into this game, unfortunately. You can play next game, perhaps. No, not even next game. You'll play whenever it's time, Bello. But without further ado, I think we're going to play this game before we end off this episode, and Serie B will start next episode. Let's go, boys. We need to win this game up against Pescara. Trapani Calcio is set and ready to go. Let's go with our home jerseys. Nice full red, looking good. And let's do this. Here we go, boys, in the round 2. I don't even know what round that is. With Derek Ray and Lee Dixon here at Pescara versus Trapani. Scalia puts it through to Biabiani. Biabiani has some skill. Moves inside. Ooh, can't just get it done. Biabiani. Here's a good chance here, boys. Come on. Moscati. Triple. Oh, yes. Header. Pettinari, what are you doing? Well broken up. Now here we go the other way. Biabiani puts it through to Pettinari. Here's a chance. You have to finish this, bro. Great defending came to this. Finish. Beautiful. The first goal for Trapani in this new era. Beautiful. Just give him a nice selly, boys. Let him know who scored it. Pettinari. Beautiful. 1-0 Trapani Calcio. Great defending. Biabiani puts it through for him. Finishes nicely. That is what we love to see. Up 1-0 over Pescara here in this Coppa Nazionale Serie A Team Cup fixture. Beautiful. Oh, come on. Pirello disgusted. Don't tell me, boys, we're talking to him. Okay, yellow card. Roberto Pirello gets a yellow. Whatever. No chance this guy's taking it, and he's going to pass it. Yeah, what a classic from the computer. Block it, go out for a corner. Beautiful. So at the half here, we are up 1-0 over Pescara. Looking good, playing well. Let's keep it up.
High intensity approach. And slipped through beautifully.
Slipped through, great save from the keeper. I think I'll change Tolomelo with Ogier. Ogier has a lot of good stamina. He can play. Actually, Colpani is actually a center defensive mid compatible, so put him in. As well as even Armini. Let's bring him in over Piriello, because I'm not looking for some garbage. Just give me a second yellow. So let's get Armini making his Trapani debut now. Armini with his first touches with Trapani, coming over from Lazio in a permanent transfer. Here's a chance. Biabiani's through. It bounces off a couple skulls. Regains possession. Biabiani comes in. Okay. Rip it, Bello. Oh, what? Biabiani, how the mighty have fallen, bro. Just gonna boot it here, get it out. Oh, Biabiani, here's a chance. Okay. Finish. Come on, you have to finish that. Wonderful. From the goalkeeper to Biabiani, all the way through. Let me see some agility. There it is. Jonathan Biabiani. Welcome to Trapani, Bello. The ultimate team sweat king. Puts it nice. Just got through everybody. Everyone was just a bit confused after that kick. Bounced off a couple skulls and went all the way through to Biabiani on the run. And just like that, it is 2-0 Trapani. That will put it away for this one. 89th minute now. It's always good if you have a sub left to make another substitute so that everyone's happy. Especially people who need play time, like this guy Kupiz, whatever. He hasn't even played yet this season, I don't think. So put him in. Put Moscati in the center. There you go. Everybody's happy as they get their appearances. They're as if they played 90 minutes. That's how happy they are. Final seconds here now. Pescara playing around, and that'll be it, boys. Trapani takes out Pescara, knocks them out with a 2-0 victory, thanks to our two strikers at the top. First victory, looking good with that gray hair. A young Italian Bello, Mr. Data. That's him right there, waving to the fans in Trapani. Everyone's excited. Looking forward to the future of this team. Everyone is very excited. A big win for the boys. Is there going to be a post-match? Yeah, there is a post-match interview. So we had 6 shots, 4 on target, 52% possession. Biabiani was a 9.1. He gets the match ball. He gets a goal and an assist, so that's always very nice. That's it. Let's go to the post-match interview. This is something that I enjoy about FIFA career mode now that they just added in. Grazie per... why didn't Hoiver get a chance to make his debut? Back is a 63 overall. What's going to make him happy? Good things come to those who wait. That makes him there. Now he's content. Perfect. Why didn't Van der Voort get a chance to make his debut? Because he's a 17-year-old, 67 overall. This wasn't an appropriate match. Wow, that's going to make him unhappy. He needs time to adjust. How about that? Okay, now he's content. Okay. And we witnessed Armini's first minutes on the pitch as the Trapani player today. What did you make of his debut? I was pretty good, actually. He didn't play much, but he had a couple touches and he looked good. What do you make? I feared it wouldn't be a surprise. Whatever, he must give his all. Great. Makes him happy. Thank you, I will take them. Okay. Whenever, I'm not going to be afraid to tell people off if I have to, but that wasn't an instance. What does this guy want? Peace check. Guess there's going to be a next time, boss. Okay, it was a tough decision. Yeah, it was a tough decision. I couldn't take your wish into account. Okay, great. That keeps him content. Come on, bro. So I think that'll be it for this one, boys. We win that debut. We didn't do too well in the summer tournament, but we made some big moves for the squad. We are ready to hop into Serie B next episode as we begin our run to be champions of Italy and champions of Europe. So thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Posting NHL, FIFA content on a daily basis, especially here in quarantine, to keep all of you entertained. So if you have any suggestions or anything you want to see in this particular franchise career mode or anything else on FIFA, please let me know in the comments and I will get back to you. So thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.